When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today. When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today. When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today. When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today. When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations. A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today. When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today. When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
It's a tale as old as time for Connecticut girls ice hockey. It's a rivalry matchup in the FCIAC championship between the Darien Blue Wave and the new Canaan Rams. We'd like to welcome you in the booth. I'm Brady Woodward alongside Lucas Alzopardi. We'll start off with the Darien Blue Wave. 20-0 coming into this one, a 15-game winning streak. What do you expect out of them from this game?
Well, I mean, Brady, their offense has been prolific this season. They've scored 108 goals across their games so far, and they've only had one loss to boot. That loss, though, did come here earlier in the season to New Canaan. In fact, both teams' only loss on the season has come to each other. So, you know, this game really could go either way, but certainly Darien's offense is going to help them to get the win here today if they do.
Certainly, and we'll take it down to ice level for the national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Darien Ice House for today's FCIAC
And we are back. So after talking about Darien, we'll go back to New Canaan. 18-1-2 on the season, not as good as the season as Darien, still very dominant on both sides of the ice. What do you expect to see from them today?
Well, I mean, Brady, the New Canaan story has really been their defense and their goaltenders this season. They've been rotating to Reeve Burley and Mason Callahan. They've both been absolutely stellar in the net, and their defense has been equally as good, both when they're playing in their defensive zone, but they've also this season been jumping up into the rush a lot, and they have plenty of goals from that defensive position. Some players to look out for. We got Ashton Pinkernell and Jenna Vigano. They've been those real goal scorers from that defensive side as well. New Canaan also has an excellent forward core, mainly that first line coming with Maddie Rayer, Lila Ives, and come with Rayer and Ives and Isabella Hanna out there. So they've been excellent so far this season, and that shouldn't change tonight.
Certainly, we'll take it down to ice level for the opening puck drop. We are underway in the FCIAC Championship at the Darien Ice House as it's New Canaan looking to take it up ice. Dumped in, it's Fiorita now. Kept in by New Canaan, a good play there by number 13, Hickey. And that one goes out of play off the Rams defender, but it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for them. So an early stoppage of play, just 20 seconds in, and an early offensive zone faceoff for the Rams. It's Berkeley Holland, the freshman. We saw a lot of her against Greenwich, but a shot from Pinkernell, that one's blocked. Down low, Fiorita. Trying to leave her zone. She loses it. Kept in by Holland. Fiorita back with it, going for the stretch pass to Grumelski, and Grumelski's got a lane. Grumelski cuts in and loses it. A great back check there by Pinkernell, and here comes New Canaan the other way. Fiorita in her own zone, trying to enter the offensive zone. She will, and just dump it in on goalie Callahan with the blocker save. Grumelski on the half wall. Cutting to the middle, a shot. Broken stick, it's blocked in middle, and it's covered up by Callahan. Harrison was in front, could not bring it home, and Callahan will cover up, and it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for the Blue Wave.
Yeah, I mean, that was a vital block there by Isabella Janiga. She broke her stick, but managed to get some part of it on the puck and keep Darien from getting a grade A scoring chance on Callahan here early.
Yeah, it was Grumelski on the shot, the team's leading goal scorer. She scored her 30th goal against SWS, where they won 4-2. New Canaan trying to break it out, but it's going the other way. That's Ives. Like you said earlier, the first line stepping up. Ives only the freshman. She's already gone into this first line. A stoppage on the wall here. New Canaan trying to break in. And they will dump it in. No ice will be the call. It's Ryan. Ives now. Or that's Natali, excuse me. Darien will look to break out. Going for the stretch pass. Not going to get there, but it's going to hit the side of the goal. It'll be an icing call, so an offensive zone face-off for the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams have certainly so far looked like the slightly more dominant team. That's not to put anything on Darien. They have had their chances, but overall the puck has been kept down on that right side of the ice near the Darien net. So not something you want to be seeing right now if you're a Blue Wave supporter.
Early into this one, just about 2.5 minutes in, as there's a chance for New Canaan down low. We'll get it to the point. It's Del Carmine. Fiorita now going off the wall to Joseph. Joseph entering the zone with someone in the middle. That pass is broken up. Try to get it to Hare. And Joseph. And Callahan will just jump on it. A good chance there for Darien early on.
Yeah, that was a good back check from Isabella Janiga for the Rams. The Blue Wave, they had a 2-on-1 there. Couldn't quite get it to the middle. It looked like they were going to have a grade A scoring chance, but Janiga with her second amazing defensive play of the game so far.
Won by the Rams. Hare on the wall. She'll dump it down low. Trying to get it to the middle. Stuck on the back of the net. Del Carmine trying to escape the zone. On the net for Joseph in the middle. That pass is broken up. And here come the Rams. It'll be picking up by Beach. Kept in there. Great play by Vigano. Darien looking to break out from their zone. It's Avalos on the wall. Trying to get it to Hare. Hare enters the zone. Hare on the backhand. Love down by Callahan.
Yeah, this line of Hare, Joseph, that line's looked really good so far for the Blue Wave. They've had most of the offensive zone time for Darien, and they're certainly looking like the line that's going to score a goal.
Good defensive zone play by Kivico. And here comes Janiga on the right side. She has Holland in the middle, but it's to no avail. Harrison on the wall trying to leave the zone, but it's kept in. That shot goes wide by Vigano. Holland. Darien breaks it out, and here comes Harrison. Vigano is there, though. Harrison on the forecheck. Gromelski to help. Stuck behind the New Canaan net. It's finally taken out by Holland. Kept in there. Great play there by the freshman Victoria Moneypenny, and we'll get another offensive zone face-off for the Wave.
Yeah, the Wave really piling on the pressure right now. The game started mostly down that Darien end, but now it's shifted. The ice is tilted towards the New Canaan goal, and Darien right now looking like the team that's going to...
Chance in front. Still in front. Callahan will cover up. And Fitzgerald is pushed to the ice there. It was a big play in front. Callahan made the initial save. She got another rebound. And Darien could not bring that one home, so a great scoring chance there, but Callahan jumps on top of it. And that's what I see a lot of her. She always jumps on the puck and makes sure she covers it.
Yeah, Fitzgerald had a good couple of whacks there, but she couldn't quite elevate the puck over Callahan, who, to her credit, managed to cut off most of that bottom half of the net.
Yeah. And we'll get an offsides call. Fiorita was offside. Soboleski tried to enter the zone. And here comes that first line, like you said. Hare, Joseph, and it's Avalos, who you did not mention. 2 senior captains and 1 senior. This line definitely has some experience. They've played with each other a lot in the past. We'll see if that can be a factor in this game, as Darien has it in the neutral zone. Right back, it's Hare. Excuse me, that's Gromelski, or Avalos. A shot from the point. Callahan with the stop, but the rebound goes to the right side. Avalos on the wall. Hare for Fiorita. Shot off the right side of Callahan. A great save there. Hare on the wall. And she loses it. Now Holland trying to advance the puck, but she loses it. Kivico to Janiga. Janiga shot on Sealy. And that miss, and it's out in front. But it's to no avail on the right side. And Darien will just send it the other way, and it'll be an icing, another offensive zone faceoff for the Rams. What have you seen so far out of both teams, Lucas?
Well, I mean, the offense so far has been incredible, but both goalies standing tall. You know, we've seen Callahan down here. She had a couple good saves. And then on the other end, we've seen plenty of good saves down there. So both defenses and goalies standing quite tall so far.
There's a block there by Gromelski, and here she comes. On a breakaway, she'll shoot it, it's saved. Mason Callahan stands tall in net, like you just said. Both goalies playing fantastic. Gromelski, the team's top goal scorer, had a breakaway, could not bring it home. Right into the glove of Mason Callahan.
Yeah, excellent save from Callahan there. She stayed with her she stayed with Gromelski the whole way and saw that one right into her glove.
It came down from the left side, had a lane just right there into the glove. Gromelski now up top. Makes a move, but she's tripped up. And it'll be a Darien power play. I believe it was Maddie Rayer, the one who scored the overtime winner for New Canaan over Greenwich.
Yeah, I mean, she got caught swinging her stick a little bit there on Gromelski. She's been quite shifty so far in this game. So, it's unfortunate for the Rams, but they'll have to kill off this
certainly.
one now.
It is Rayer going to the box. Like I said, she scored the game-winning goal against Greenwich to send them to this game. That was an overtime thriller. Now the Wave will be on the power play. Fiorita up top. A shot. Save with the glove from Callahan, and another great save from Callahan. She's really stepping up in this big moment of a game.
Yeah, I mean, New Canaan coach is not too happy with that defense over there on the bench. Can't allow Fiorita that much time and space. It's all up to Callahan that she didn't bury that. She had certainly plenty of time to try and find the net.
Yes, certainly. Fiorita loves the shots from up top. It's a tip. To no avail, though. Gromelski has it at the point, and she loses it. Now it's Joffe over to Andreen. Joffe down low to Harrison. Harrison missed the net with the shot. Fiorita now to dump it in. And now Marissa Del Carmine, the senior captain, will get it clear on it. 1:10 to go on this power play. Darien haven't had a big chance since the first couple seconds where they got another whistle. Pinkernell trying to escape. She leaves the zone, but it does not go the other way. Hare with a good move. To Fiorita. Fiorita, the Hamilton hockey D3 commit. To Gromelski. Gromelski a shot, and that one goes high over Callahan. Hare down low. Hare dancing. Goes to Gromelski. Gromelski will dump it in. Avalos and Del Carmine fighting for it. It'll be Beach, a shot. Save. Beach had a goal in the game against SWS. As there's a chance there, Izzy Hare on the shot. A little backhand. And Mason Callahan once again dives on it. And we'll get an offensive zone faceoff for the Wave with 23 seconds on the power play.
Yeah, I mean, once again, this line, especially Hare there, she's looking real dangerous in front. Kind of was just sitting there left alone by the New Canaan defense and almost buried one on Callahan.
Speaking of Hare, she'll take a shot from the point. And Fiorita will come back to collect this one. 7 seconds on the power play for the Wave. To Avalos. And that'll do it for the power play. A great kill by the Rams as it's dumped in by Ives. Darien trying to break it out. Joseph on the left side. There's to Avalos. And now it's Hare. Hare, a good move. Hare back to Avalos. Avalos with a shot, and that's blocked. Great block there by Vigano. Another shot. Just missed the net. It was Moneypenny. Avalos trying to get it to the middle. No one there, though. A great escape by Janiga. but it's dumped right back in by the Wave. Vagano up for Holland. Holland to enter the zone. And Darien will break out. Taken at center ice, and here come the Rams the other way. Another turnover. Here comes Hare, trying to drop it to Gromelski, but a little too in front of her. Kept in by Joseph, or Herkula, that is, excuse me. It'll leave the zone. And here comes Kivico. Kivico will dump that one in. Darien looking to break out. Goes over to Harrison. Harrison trying to enter the zone. Harrison, the sophomore, got a handful of goals this season. She stepped into that second line role with Herkula and Gromelski. And that one's lost there. And she is tripped up. That was, I believe, Berkeley Holland. No call, though, kept in by the Rams. Rams putting on some good pressure. 4:40 to go in this first period of action. A shot just missed the net. Maddie Rayer looking for another from last game. Just missed it, though, had a point-blank shot. And now it's Harrison to leave, Gromelski to enter. Taken away by Pinkernell, the tall defenseman, senior captain. Del Carmine will send it the other way. The referees will call no icing. And it's Beach below her own goal line. Beach will send it for Fitzgerald, trying to get it to the middle. Stopped by Callahan, an easy save. And there is Vagano trying to leave the zone. And it will. Taken up by Janiga. Janiga loses it. And it's a dangerous Fiorita in her own zone. A good move there by her. Fiorita to enter the zone. A shot, and that one's blocked in front by Vagano. Soboleski and Vagano down low. Dangerous move there, but it works out. And here comes Darien in their own zone. Haven't had a stoppage of play in a very long time. Fast-flowing game offsides. Delayed offsides is called. They will get back. Fitzgerald. And there will be an offside. It was Andreen trying to enter the zone. Fitzgerald was caught up below the blue line.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, this has been quite a free-flowing game. Both teams have had their offensive zone time. It's obviously been quite a bit more tilted towards Darien. They've had the much better looks so far, and Callahan and the Rams defense standing on their on her head. And
certainly Callahan playing a very great game. Callahan, only the junior, will return next year, most likely. The Rams in their own zone trying to leave. Kept in by the Wave, a shot on net. An easy save for Mason Callahan. The shot was from Andreen. Andreen, the freshman, stepped up to the first line. She plays with Fiorita. She's to the right of her. Just a great feature for her. She scored the first goal last game against SWS as Beach with the shot missed the net. It's the Rams looking to leave the zone, but it's taken away once again by the Blue Wave. The Rams have very many turnovers in the neutral zone so far. Haven't been able to get much offense going besides a couple of chances. And here come the Blue Wave once again. A slap shot. Just missed the net. It was Avalos. Kept in, though. And she's tripped up. That was Hare. Nothing called, though. Del Carmine to Pinker now. Darien in their own zone. Pinker now to enter The offensive zone for the Rams, trying to get something started with 1:30 in this first period. So far 0-0 FCIAC championship. Moneypenny taken away by Ives. Good move there by Hare. Joseph to enter the zone. He'll go down the left side. Jeez, taken down on the wall. Avalos to Grumelski. Grumelski, the shot, just missed the net. Mason Callahan may have gotten a piece of it. Under a minute to go in the first period. Grumelski on the half wall. Try to send it to the middle to no avail. Ives will just send it the other way for an icing. So 49 seconds to go in this first period, 0-0. Lucas, anything?
I mean, Darien, they've really been dominating this game so far. Most of the play has been up this end, close to me and you, Brady. And New Canaan, they're really going to have to tighten up, not only in their defensive zone, but once they get into the neutral zone. Way too many turnovers so far. They're going to have to tighten that up if they want a chance at getting some more offensive zone time.
Certainly, I was just about to say their turnovers have been very bad so far in this one. Like I said, under 40 seconds to go in the first period. Darien trying to add a goal. Harrison to the middle, but it's kept in by Beach. It hits off the ceiling. Good stoppage of play. Another offensive zone face-off, 32 seconds to go. Yeah, like you said earlier, the neutral zone turnovers for the Rams have been very critical to the reason why Darien is dominating this game. And a big reason why it's still 0-0 is Mason Callahan. She's playing outstanding so far. As a chance for Grumelski, just missed the net. Herkula trying to center it, and it's there. But nothing out of it, 20 seconds, Grumelski gets it to Fiorita. Fiorita, good move. A shot, blocked in front, off her own player. Under 10 seconds to go, Herkula, and it's taken out of the zone by the Rams, and that should do it for the first period of action of the FCIAC Championship. Darien versus New Canaan, 0-0 game so far. Lucas, what have you seen so far?
I mean, Darien, like we've said, has been dominating this game so far, and that will most likely continue into this second period. New Canaan, their defense has stood tall, especially Mason Callahan. She's had plenty of saves, but also the D-girls and the O-girls have been blocking plenty of shots, but they really got to, tighten it up. If they keep giving Darien all these open chances in front, and they're grade A chances for Darien, eventually one of them's going to go in. So they've got to tighten it up in front, tighten up the turnovers, get the puck moving into the Darien D zone. And for Darien, I mean, they just got to keep doing what they've been doing. They've dominated this game. Keep getting the puck to Hare, Grumelski, those girls, and some of their D girls who have been looking at moving in, like Fiorita. They just got to keep getting it to those girls, and eventually one's probably going to come here for the Blue Wave. Yes,
certainly. The Darien Blue Wave have had a lot of time and space so far. The New Canaan has been struggling a little bit and giving up a lot of zone. It's been key girls like Vagana and Janiga with many defensive zone blocks, and that'll do it for the first period of action. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the DAF Media with helps from Terry and Nancy McGraw. Don't go anywhere.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Are you enjoying this broadcast? If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network, please help support us with a donation. DAF Media is committed to education and broadcast excellence. Your support allows us to keep bringing you high-quality community programming while giving our student volunteer broadcasters hands-on STEM experiential learning of all parts of computer networking and video production. Your donations help pay for equipment, insurance, transportation, and our award-winning advisor, and make these broadcasts possible. To donate, you can scan the QR code shown here or visit our website at dafmedia.org. The link to donate is also in the description of this YouTube video. For those of you who prefer a more traditional approach, checks can be made payable to DAF Media and mailed to the address shown here. Any donation of $1,000 or more will be recognized as sponsors of our broadcasts for 1 year. Feel free to pause the broadcast to write this down. Thanks for watching and supporting DAF Media.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308, break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Are you enjoying this broadcast? If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network, please help support us with a donation. DAF Media is committed to education and broadcast excellence. Your support allows us to keep bringing you high-quality community programming while giving our student volunteer broadcasters hands-on STEM experiential learning of all parts of computer networking and video production. Your donations help pay for equipment, insurance, transportation, and our award-winning advisor, and make these broadcasts possible. To donate, you can scan the QR code shown here or visit our website at dafmedia.org. The link to donate is also in the description of this YouTube video. For those of you who prefer a more traditional approach, checks can be made payable to DAF Media and mailed to the address shown here. Any donation of $1,000 or more will be recognized as sponsors of our broadcasts for 1 year. Feel free to pause the broadcast to write this down. Thanks for watching and supporting DAF Media.
And we are back here at the Darien Ice House for second period of action after 1-0-0 so far. Both teams have looked pretty good. What do you see so far? We'll start off with the New Canaan Rams. What do they have to do better to win this game?
Well, I mean, they've got to quit with the neutral zone turnovers. They got to kind of take those down so they can get more offensive zone time. They haven't really gotten the puck deep too much. And when they do get it deep, they haven't had as good of a forecheck as they normally do so far in this game. And then also in their D zone, they have been struggling to get the puck out against these Darien D girls who have been excellent so far tonight, but they've just got to get the pucks out, and then they've got to get the pucks deep and get a hard forecheck going.
Certainly, we've seen some good blocks and good goaltending play for the Rams, but let's go over to Darien. Their offense has been rolling. What do you think that they need to do to continue this hard pressure that they've put on all game?
Well, I mean, they got to come out just as hard and just as fast as they did in that first period. And if they can keep New Canaan pinned in their zone, I'm sure the goal is going to come. They've had the chances that you would want to see from a team. So it's not that they have any lack of anything, but they just haven't found the back of the net so far. And most of that due to Callahan, but they have had a couple grade A chances that they have put high. So if they can get a couple shots down, just continue getting more and more shots on the Rams goalie, then they will be able, most likely, to get one into the back of the net soon enough.
Yes, certainly. So we will be soon for puck drop in the second period. Darien will be going right to left on your screen, and New Canaan will be going left to right. Or, excuse me, that's actually opposite, sorry. So Darien will be going left to right, and New Canaan will be going right to left. Darien in their black sweaters, and New Canaan in their whites. I'm Brady Woodward alongside Lucas Hazaparte. And Lucas will look to begin second period of action as both teams will break their huddle.
Yeah, I mean, in that New Canaan huddle, you got to think Coach Buelen's telling the girls to, pick it up, play a little harder, and try and get some offense. And Coach Weaker, he's definitely telling his girls, keep it up. We're dominating them right now. The goal is going to come. Stay positive and keep at work.
And Gray Weicker, first year as his head coach. Let's see what he can do here. Second period of action is underway at the Darien Ice House as Darien wins the opening faceoff It's immediately dumped into their own zone. Fiorita pressured by Hickey. Darien looks to break out. Hare on the right side. And center ice. Good move there by Avalos. And that one goes off of Rayer's pants. And it's dumped back into the Darien zone, but they will exit. Del Carmine will dump it in. Fiorita in the neutral zone. Trying to enter the zone, and she'll just dump it in and get off. So Del Carmine in her own zone. It's Pinkernell to enter the Darien zone. A shot on net off the pad of Seeley. It goes to her left. Berkeley Holland trying to get it around Beach, but Beach reads it perfectly, and Hare will exit the zone and enter. It'll be Avalos to enter for Darien. Dumped in by Del Carmine and Moneypenny now. The freshman on freshman with Moneypenny and Holland. Moneypenny behind her own zone, trying to switch the field. In front there, a little for the Rams, a shot. That one turned aside by Seeley. The shot was from Janiga. Down low, it's Kiviko, but she loses it. Gromelski's got it now. She'll leave her own zone. She'll take it through the offensive zone, cutting to the middle, shot. That one goes off a stick and into the 23-24 New Canaan Bantam AA Tier 2 State Hockey Championship banner.
Yeah, so far this game has looked this period has looked decently even. Been a lot of slapping the puck around in the neutral zone, and Darien now getting the first real chances of the period in the New Canaan defensive zone.
Yeah, like you said, not much has gone on. It's mainly been in the neutral zone, as that one's dumped in by New Canaan. Sobolewski, down the right side, a shot. Callahan in front. Is it in? It's not. What a save there by Callahan. It was, I believe it was Herkula in front. It's the far end. We didn't have a great angle on it. I believe Herkula was the second shot, and it was Gromelski on the first. And Callahan stands tall, continuing her acts from the first period of play. Just 2.5 minutes in, and Darien already gets a great scoring chance there. As that one is turned aside, goes wide of the net. The neutral zone, Andreen. Andreen now tries to dump it in, but Pinkernell is there, and Fiorita has all the time in the world in her own zone. Being pressured by Holland, gets by her, gets by Kiviko. She'll enter the zone, another great move. Fiorita going through the whole team, a backhanded shot. Stopped by Callahan. And that's just the dangerousness of Fiorita. She can easily go through your entire team and get a great shot off on Callahan as she rims it the other way for Ives. Del Carmine with a shot, turned aside by the stick of Seeley. In front! Oh, it was right in front for Kiviko. The net was open, and she couldn't put it in. It was Beach there to stop her, and a great chance there by New Canaan.
Yeah, Beach with a vital stick lift there on Kiviko. Kiviko had the whole net open. Seeley, I think she just lost it when it went behind her net, but Beach able to keep it out. And while Seeley's not seen too many shots, she has been excellent so far. She's had a couple saves this period already and has stood tall.
Certainly, the Darien defense stepping up in big moments as Joseph looks to go on a one-on-one between her and Vagano will take it away from her, trying to get it to the middle, but it's intercepted by Rayer. And here comes Ives, a 3-on-2 for the Rams, and that shot misses the net. It's Hare in her own zone. Hare goes up to Joseph. Joseph could not hold on to that one. It's dumped in by Rayer into the offensive zone. Chased by Janiga and Ryan there. Janiga takes it, tries to cut it to the middle, but she cannot. Tegan Joseph now. Still through the neutral zone, she loses it. It's a race between Kivico and Ryan wins that one. Or excuse me, that's Beach. As the ref is taken down there at the penalty box. And here come the Rams, a good move there by Janiga, and they'll call a fairly late offside. They'll say Kivico is a bit too ahead of Janiga, and a great chance for the Rams turns into a neutral zone face-off.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams clearly unhappy with that call. They believe Kivico was in line with the puck there, but this second line for the Rams has looked incredible so far this period. They had that near goal from Kivico, and now this period, this shift, they've had some good defensive plays as well. They've gotten some good offensive looks as well.
Certainly, Janiga in the offensive zone, and Dreen trying to clear it. She'll get it up to Herkula, who will exit the zone. And Dreen chasing her after her dump in. And it goes for Fiorita and Ice. They'll wave it off at the last second. Fiorita on Holland, now Kivico, two freshmen there for the Rams in the offensive zone. And Fiorita will try to get it to Herkula, and Gromelski is there, a shot, and it's in! Adriana Gromelski breaks the tie from zeros, almost halfway through the game. And Gromelski has it 1-0. Callahan could not get there. A great play there by the Rams, or by the Wave, excuse me. It was Fiorita on the initial pass up off the wall, and Gromelski just beat everyone there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a perfectly executed pass there from Fiorita. She just left it into the space, knowing Gromelski is faster than that Rams defense. A lot of trust given there by Fiorita to Gromelski, and Callahan, you know, she was unable to save that one. I mean, Gromelski, it's a great A chance, but you wonder, could Callahan have maybe come out, jumped on that puck, or played it with her stick and just put it into the corner or something? But
yeah,
the Wave will go up 1-0 here.
is in a pretty tough spot. It was a little too far ahead of her. Gromelski's 31st goal, as Darien looks to add another. Off the blocker, like I said, Gromelski's 31st goal on the season. She scored her 30th. Against Stanford West Hill Staples, and we'll get another power play for the Blue Wave. 0 for 1 so far. It'll be, I believe, number 13, Claire Hickey, or Maddie Rayer's second. It is Maddie Rayer's second penalty or second trip. And the Wave are looking to make it a 2-0 lead in this second period.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Buellin is not going to be too happy with Rayer today. So that's her second penalty she's taken so far, and we're just under halfway through this game. You know, she took one leading to Greenwich's game-tying goal in the semifinal game. So certainly bad taste for her there.
Although she did make up for that by scoring the game-winning goal for the Rams against Greenwich in overtime. It was 7:30 left in overtime when she scored it. The backdoor goal as Darien looked to get this power play started. Over 30 seconds into this one, 8:35 to go in the game, in the second period, excuse me. A shot, and that one's turned aside. The shot was from Joseph. Fiorita at the point shoots it wide. Beach to center it, but it goes nowhere. Fiorita racing for it, cannot keep it in the zone. She'll go over to her D partner, Beach. This Blue Wave offense is very scary on the power play. It's Hare now. Hare dancing around at the point. Hare taking it through the offensive zone. She'll just dump it in for Joseph, who's there. She has Hare in the middle. Cannot get there, though. Great defensive play by Vigano. Up to Beach, over to Fiorita, and that one goes wide. An arid pass there by Sophie Beach. the team's point leader in assist, as a shot there from the right side, turned aside by the blocker of Mason Callahan. New Canaan looks to clear the zone, and they do. But here comes the Blue Wave right once again. 20 seconds on the power play for them. Fiorita at the point. Good move there to get into space. A shot just missed the net. Callahan would not have been there. She tried to get her glove there. Great chance there for the Wave. A shot on net. Another good save there by Callahan's blocker. And Rayer is back into play. So they don't get one on the power play, but they try to get one right after, and they cannot. It's covered up by Callahan. So a good little chance there for the Wave on their second power play of the day. To no avail, though. Rayer will stay out there after her penalty.
Yeah, Callahan, she stood on her head there for the Rams. You know, bouncing right back after that goal. She's still been excellent all game. And then the Rams, you know, they allowed, I think, just a little bit too much space on that penalty kill for Fiorita. She got that really good chance in front that she couldn't direct on net, so.
Yeah, she took it through a couple of players, but here comes Hickey for Seeley, and Seeley will do one of Callahan's favorite plays, dive on the puck. And we will get an offensive zone face-off for the Rams.
Yeah, certainly the Rams will be looking to generate some offensive zone time from this to look to get back into this game.
Yeah, you say that as it's cleared right away from their defensive zone, but an icing is called, and we'll get another offensive zone face-off for the Rams. I want to go back to Cameron Seeley, the junior. She started 2 years ago, her freshman year, due to an Isabella Lonergan injury. And then last year, Bella Lonergan, we all know how that happened. Perfect season. Bella Lonergan won, I believe she won Goalie of the Year. She was fantastic for the Wave all season. And Seeley has honestly stepped into that role as another great goaltender for the Wave. In the offensive zone for the Wave now. Grumelski at the point. Gets by another. A backhand shot turned aside by Callahan. Chance in front for Harrison. Grumelski another shot. That one's blocked by Del Carmine. Down low. Harrison will push it even further down low at the wall. So try to get there. It's Herkula now. Down low. A shot off the side of the net. Herkula to the middle. Not there. Moneypenny. Andreen, excuse me. And that shot is blocked by Pinkernell. And here comes the Rams. Claire Hickey down the right side. But that one is blocked by Moneypenny. Kept in, though, by Vigano. A chance for Janiga, but she loses it. And here come the Wave once again. So the Rams have honestly limited their neutral zone turnovers, but their offensive zone turnovers are also what's killing them. Here she comes. That one is off the net. Vigano on the shot. It was blocked by Moneypenny. Sent the other way, and we'll get an icing. So far, what have you seen from the second period out of the Rams offense?
Well, I mean, they have had a couple of chances. They've whiffed on a couple as well in front of the net that they surely would want back, and surely would have wanted to put some of those in the net. And if they did, it could be certainly a different story in this game. But to no avail, the Darien defense has been spectacular. They've been blocking shots this period. They've been lifting sticks and getting in the way of the Rams to make sure no puck's gone in the back of their net so far.
Certainly is. Here's a chance there for the Rams. A shot blocked there by Izzy Hare. Seeley looks to have lost her stick in her crease. Joseph loses it on the half wall. And the Rams will try to escape their zone. They will for a little bit, as here's a chance. Izzy Hare loses it. Scrum in the corner, but it gets out to, I believe that is Janiga. And here comes the Rams. That was Baker, Holland. And she loses her stick, Avalos. And here's a chance for Kiviko. In the middle, no shot, can't get it off, a shot, saved by Seeley. Still in front, and a great defensive play and a great save by Seeley to get around there. Kiviko, it was Kiviko, Ryer, and Berkeley Holland on the great chance there as that one goes up into the Blue Wave bench. Probably, Lucas, the greatest chance we've seen from the Rams so far today.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Buellen, he's changed up that second line. He's taken Isabella Janiga, off of that line and put Carolyn Baker in her place, making that an all-freshman second line. And, I mean, they just had probably the Rams' best offensive shift of this game so far.
Certainly, we're 3.5 minutes left in the second period. Darien up 1-0 here at the Darien Ice House. Looking for another FCIAC championship. The freshman Joffe loses it. It's Pinker now. In the neutral zone. The Rams have it. Del Carmine for Fitzgerald. It's intercepted by Fitzgerald, Fitzgerald takes it low. Tries to get it centered, but it hits off the back of the net. And it's Beach now on the right side. Beach plays through the contact. Good play by her. Taking it down low. There's a shot, just missed it. Gromelski now looking for Fiorita. She gets it to her. Fiorita dancing at the point. Makes a move. Loses it, but regains possession. She'll just dump it back in. Not wanting to lose it once again. Gromelski now down low. Pinkernell takes it from her. And the Rams will look to clear. And they will. Here comes Kiviko. She'll just dump it in. The freshman Kiviko has really jumped on the spotlight this season. Down low in the Rams offensive zone. Gromelski will leave the zone with a good move. A shot. Just missed it. Tried to get the left corner, and she hit the glass. It's Harrison now for Beach. And the Rams will escape their zone, and it'll come down for an icing. So 1:35 to go. Both teams trying to add one before the intermission in the ice cut. 1-0 Darien so far. We've had a great game so far. Very defensive minded, which is kind of something we haven't seen from Darien as often. Like you said, their firepower of an offense, they took the first goal lead, but haven't really gotten many other chances this period. They had a dominant first period. Haven't done very much since. A shot, just missed the net. As the Rams will try to exit the zone, and they will. It's Beach now on the right side. Gromelski enters the zone. She gets knocked off it, but she stays with it. Gromelski, oh my goodness. And she is tripped up. The third power play for the Blue Wave. The second one this period, another tripping call for the Rams. Like you said, Coach Buellen cannot be happy at all. I believe that is not Maddie Rayer's third penalty. I thought it was for a second. Don't see who's in the box. It is Rayer's third penalty. So Maddie Rayer has her third penalty of the game so far.
Yeah, I mean, New Canaan sending out their top line penalty kill to try and kill this Maddie Rayer penalty off yet again, as they'll have just a minute to kill in this penalty, and then to kill in this period, and then a minute to kill at the start of the third.
So Lucas, I'm going to ask you a hockey question. Do you think that's easier for the defensive team to kill off a penalty when you have it cut through during the intermission as chance for the Wave? Like I said, yeah. Do you think it's easier to defend when the periods are, or when the penalty is cut in half by the periods?
Well, I mean, it allows you to keep your first penalty kill out there for most of the period. But also, you got to look at it from an attacking standpoint, right? The ice towards the end of the period really gets quite choppy, and coming out onto a fresh ice, you're able to move, really zip that puck around the O zone and get that D moving. So I think it's slightly more of an advantage to the Blue Wave to have fresh ice for their power play.
Certainly, there's 2 seconds left, trying to get a shot, and Callahan will dive on it with 0.9 seconds. Joseph throws her hands on her head. She had a great chance there. Exactly 1 minute on the power play. Darien gonna try to probably get a shot right off the face-off. Yeah, they'll send Izzy Hare to take it. And nothing. So after 2, 1-0 Darien. Lucas, what do you think so far in this one?
Well, I mean, the Wave really came out strong. They dominated that first part of the period, and then they got their goal, and it kind of seemed that they took their foot off the gas a little bit, played a little bit more defensively, which I don't know if that was the right call. It certainly allowed New Canaan to have a good bit more offensive zone time, but Sealy and that Wave defense have really stood strong, and especially Sealy's defense, they've made some incredible plays to keep the puck out of the net, and Sealy has as well. But New Canaan will certainly be coming out for this third period with as much firepower as they can, looking to tie it up.
Certainly. So after 2, like I said, 1-0 Blue Wave. They are just 15 minutes away from hoisting the FCIAC championship. I'm Brady Woodward, alongside me, Lucas Azzopardi. This is a joint venture between the DAF Media and NCTV. Don't go anywhere for third period of action.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Are you enjoying this broadcast? If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network, please help support us with a donation. DAF Media is committed to education and broadcast excellence. Your support allows us to keep bringing you high-quality community programming while giving our student volunteer broadcasters hands-on STEM experiential learning of all parts of computer networking and video production. Your donations help pay for equipment, insurance, transportation, and our award-winning advisor, and make these broadcasts possible. To donate, you can scan the QR code shown here or visit our website at dafmedia.org. The link to donate is also in the description of this YouTube video. For those of you who prefer a more traditional approach, checks can be made payable to DAF Media and mailed to the address shown here. Any donation of $1,000 or more will be recognized as sponsors of our broadcasts for 1 year. Feel free to pause the broadcast to write this down. Thanks for watching and supporting DAF Media.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308. Break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.
Are you enjoying this broadcast? If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network, please help support us with a donation. DAF Media is committed to education and broadcast excellence. Your support allows us to keep bringing you high-quality community programming while giving our student volunteer broadcasters hands-on STEM experiential learning of all parts of computer networking and video production. Your donations help pay for equipment, insurance, transportation, and our award-winning advisor, and make these broadcasts possible. To donate, you can scan the QR code shown here or visit our website at dafmedia.org. The link to donate is also in the description of this YouTube video. For those of you who prefer a more traditional approach, checks can be made payable to DAF Media and mailed to the address shown here. Any donation of $1,000 or more will be recognized as sponsors of our broadcasts for 1 year. Feel free to pause the broadcast to write this down. Thanks for watching and supporting DAF Media.
Theater 308 presents The Lightning Thief, Thursday, March 19th, Friday, March 20th, and Saturday night, March 21st, plus a Saturday matinee. You can purchase tickets at theater308.org. All performances are at the Darien High School Auditorium. The cast and crew have worked tirelessly for months to bring you this Percy Jackson musical. From our crew at DAF Media to the cast and crew at Theater 308. Break a leg.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England, all made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Darien Ice House. I'm Brady Woodward alongside Lucas Azzapardi, and we've had a great game so far in the FCIAC championship between two rivals, the Darien Blue Wave and the New Canaan Rams. So far, 1-0 Darien after two. What have you seen so far from either team?
Well, I mean, New Canaan, they came out quite slow in that first period. They struggled to deal with that Darien offense, and then in that first half of the second period, it did look much like that first period for the Rams. And then that second half, they really, after the Darien goal from Grumelski, they really turned it up and played a much better game. And I mean, Darien, they were dominant for the first half of this game. And then Grumelski scored her goal, and Darien turned to a more defensive outlook. And that gave New Canaan a few more chances, but Darien, they've still been the far better team in this game.
So Darien will start with it in the offensive zone after winning the puck draw, and they will start on a power play. It was 1 minute, only down to 30 seconds so far. And they are just 14 minutes and 30 seconds away from winning the FCIAC championship. It's Avalos in middle. Tried to get it to Joseph. She couldn't get there a shot. That one's blocked. The shot was from Beach. Beach to Avalos. Avalos to Fiorita up top. Good move there by her. Trying to cut inside. A shot and it's in! Lila Fiorita, the senior captain, gets it by Mason Callahan with 1 second left on the power play. It's 2-0 Darien.
Yeah, I mean, how many times have we seen Fiorita on the power play do that exact play, walking in from that left hash, from that left blue line, left part of the blue line, and just dancing through that New Canaan defense and putting it just under the right pad of Callahan.
So Darien up 2-0. They'll go right back on the attack. A shot from Grumelski into the chest of Callahan. Darien student section on their feet. A lot of people here for them and New Canaan. Mostly the boys team for the Wave, as there's a good move again by Fiorita. Grumelski shot is blocked. Harrison down low trying to get it to the middle, but she can't. It's taken away by Vagano. Vagano behind her own net. Gets it to Kiviko. Trying to leave the zone, but Fiorita says no. Down low, Fiorita, a good move there. A chance for the Wave, a tip! And they'll say a high stick on Herkula. The shot was from Andreen, and Herkula supposedly batted it out of the air, telling the referee she does not agree with that. It will be a defensive zone faceoff for the Wave.
Yeah, I mean, that's a costly play there from Herkula. Darien, they got their goal and then immediately pinned New Canaan back in their D zone, but now they're going to have to play some defense.
Yes, certainly, and if you're Gray Weicker, that's what you love to see. Just not stopping. As it's the Rams have it, it's Vagano. Jenna Vagano tries to get it to the middle, but it's broken up. A shot, and that one goes wide. The shot was from Hickey. On the wall, gets by her. It's a 2-on-1. Gromelski with a shot. Just missed the net. She had Harrison on the left side, but she didn't go to her. She elected to shoot it, and it cost the Blue Wave a big scoring opportunity.
Yeah, Gromelski certainly not a player to shy away from shooting that puck. She did have Harrison in the middle. You know, will it come back to haunt her that she didn't move that puck? We will see.
Yeah, we will see. Certainly 12:40 in regulation. A shot almost tipped there by Fitzgerald. The shot was from Ryan. Something down low. The parents don't like it. Callahan does not have her stick. Jaffe down low. And it's covered up, and Fitzgerald is taken down by Del Carmine. And the ref almost gets tripped up.
Yeah, this is turning into quite a chippy game here. New Canaan, they're down 2. They're looking to get a spark here. And so they're playing quite physical in their D zone now.
It's in the neutral zone. The Rams will look to advance it, but Fitzgerald is there. And she'll try to get it to the middle, but it's picked off by Holland, and she will dump it in for the Rams. Like you said, they have to get a lot of dump-ins. This could be a possible scoring chance for them. If they want to have a chance in this one, they really need to get something going now and get the momentum back that they had in the first period. Del Carmine up to Hickey. And Holland on the puck race. She wins it, but she loses it. It's taken up by the Rams. Avalos to enter the zone, but she loses it. Pinkernell on the defensive steal. Down low for the freshman Baker. And she'll dump it in. Below the zone. Vagano loses it below the net. Not much going on right now. A little back and forth hockey so far. Taken by the Wave. It's kept in by Vagano. She was there. A pinch down from the point. Under 10 and a half minutes to go in this one. The Darien Blue Wave up 2-0 and looking to secure another FCIAC championship. As they'll put some offensive zone pressure on, but it goes the other way. A one-on-one with Rayer and Andreen, the freshman. Rayer's shot goes wide. Rayer, 3 penalties on the day, and one of them led to a goal at the end of the power play. It was Fiorita finishing it through the legs of Callahan. Good move there by Hare. Joseph, left side. A shot on net, and Callahan will cover up. So a bit of nothingness going on below the Darien goal line for a couple minutes. We're under 10 minutes in this one.
Yeah, I mean, New Canaan, they had a good forecheck going, but couldn't really get any pucks to scoring areas. So
Gromelski pushed into the boards. She has it now. She is hit hard. Kiviko will enter the zone, but she'll lose it. Harrison along the wall. This game's starting to get very chippy here. Harrison to Fiorita. Fiorita dancing below the goal line. Gromelski now. Pressured by Kiviko. She'll go over to Beach. Beach a shot. Tried to get a tip on it was Herkula, but she could not. Parents yelling once again for something. Pinkernell through the offensive zone. She'll get a shot, and it's gloved away by Seeley.
yeah, Brady, like you said, this game getting extremely chippy. We saw Holland down in the corner here. She laid what is quite a big hit.
Yeah, right here. A big hit on the top goal scorer for the Wave team, Adriana Gromelski, the lacrosse commit to Yale as a junior. Pretty astonishing thing for her. Gromelski, a slap shot from the half wall. It's off the glove of Callahan. The Rams will clear it, but icing waved off. So Beach has it in her own zone. Beach dancing around. She'll get it up to Fitzgerald, who's on a 2-on-1 with her. Fitzgerald tries to get it to the middle, and Callahan stops in. Fitzgerald pushed to the ice. It's now Natali. Natali up for Hickey. Joffe on the wall. Held up by Baker. Now it's the Rams moving the puck forward in the neutral zone. But here comes the Wave. That was Beach on the advancement. It's Moneypenny now, but she loses it in center ice. Joffe, the freshman, will try to dump it, but it's Vagano taking it through the neutral zone. A good move there to enter the offensive zone. A shot on net for Seeley. She turns that aside with ease. You're halfway through the third period. Darien up 2-0. 7 minutes away from securing another FCIAC championship title. It's a chance in front, and it's in! It's in! It was Isabel Janiga, the senior captain. In front, she just poked it in. And New Canaan has struck within one with under 7 minutes to go. We'll see in a replay here. It wasn't, it was Kiviko. Did she tip it? She did, I believe. Replay assist from Damian Andrews. The initial shot, I believe, from Berkeley Holland. Yeah, they will say Lena Kiviko on the announcement. So 2-1, Darien still up in this FCIAC championship game, and offsides by Izzy Hare.
Yeah, that was one hell of a tip in front from Lena Kiviko. It looks like she just batted that one right out of the air.
Yeah, great play there.
And she's only a freshman. She's been a leading force of this New Canaan offense this season. So New Canaan finally gets on the board, and could it be the start of a comeback, Brady?
We will find out. 6.5 minutes to go as Callahan pounces on that one. The barn is packed. Everywhere I see bodies in this arena. Everyone on their feet for both student sections. As it's won by Darien and dumped in by Andreen. It's Izzy Hare, a good move, a 3-on-1 now. Izzy Hare to the middle, and Callahan saved. Avalos now in the corner to the middle. Not there, Andreen. A shot blocked by Marissa Del Carmine. Almost a goal-saving block there. Goal-saving block there, yes, excuse me. Would have been hard save for Callahan. There was many bodies in front. Under 6 minutes to go in this one. Here's Hickey. And that one's broken up. And here come the Wave. It's Gromelski. To her right, Avalos. A shot from Gromelski. Blocked by Vigano. Avalos in the corner loses it to Berkeley Holland. The other side. She's got Janiga. Janiga had a break, but she could not hold on to the puck. Now it's down low. The Rams have it. She's toppled over. A little hard to see the opposite side from us. Cleared away by the Wave. Gromelski trying to dump it in. She does. It's Vigano. Vigano will get it to the goal scorer, Kivico. Vigano dancing behind her own net. Ryan will try to bat that one in. Under 5 minutes to go. Darien up 2-1 here. Great forecheck there by Harrison to keep the puck in. And that one will go the other way. So an icing for the Rams. Finally clear the zone.
Yeah, I mean, this game has really come alive after the new Canaan goal. It's been a lot of action so far since then, but you got to think, will Darien's, they've won the past 3 years, will that experience prove to help them here for the rest of this crunch time game?
We will certainly see as Callahan is, just want to say Callahan, how good of a game she has played. Although she's led in 2, she's faced at least 20 shots and some big scoring chances for the Wave. She has immediately shut down as that one goes wide on the shot for the Rams. In the defensive zone. It's Moneypenny down low. Clears the zone. And Del Carmine chasing after it. The referees wave off the icing. Del Carmine behind her net. She'll go to Pinkernell, her defenseman partner. Good move there by Pinkernell. But it'll be sent the other way for an icing by Fiorita. I'd say that's a good call. What do you think there? Good play by Fiorita or not?
I think it was, yeah. I think New Canaan, they've kind of brought the attack so far since like that 6-minute mark, and Fiorita, you know, that line had been out for quite a while, so to get a whistle is a good thing for the Blue Wave, I believe.
Yes, certainly at this stage of the game, 3:50 to go. Up 1. Got to get it out as frequent as you can, as Joseph is hit hard twice. And it's Vigano in her own zone, pressured by Avalos. Along the half wall, near the point. No offsides. Hare, a shot. Saved by the blocker of Callahan. In the corner. For Hare, a shot, and it's in! What a shot! Izzy Hare from the circle puts it top right over the glove of Mason Callahan, and the Wave have extended their lead to 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have a look at the replay here. Hare got the puck and immediately turned around and roofed it into that top left corner. And I mean, Brady, I don't normally like to blame the defense, but you gotta think Vigano had it. She was dancing around with the puck a bit earlier in her D zone, failed to get it out, and the Blue Wave got the puck and put it in the back of the net. So you got to think Vagana is going to want that back when she was dancing and didn't get the puck out.
So could be the golden goal for the Wave. Puts them up 2 with 2:50 to go. Just an absolute snipe by Izzy Hare from the circle. Perfect spot, perfect position on the shot. And it'll go the other way for an icing. 2:36 in the third period. You'd have to imagine that head coach Bulin for the Rams call a timeout anytime soon. And they will call a timeout. So most likely we'll see Callahan on the bench. And we will be back after a short break after this. And we are back here at the Darien Ice House as both teams break from the timeout. Bulin taking a little while, and it looks like they will have Callahan on the bench. So a 6-on-5 for the Rams. It'll be Janiga, Kifiko, Vagano, Pinkernell, Natali, and Maddie Reyer, the one who scored the overtime goal against Greenwich to send them to this game. A shot turned aside by Seeley. Pinkernell now goes down, and Seeley will glove that one up. 2:24 to go. The Darien parents really on their feet and really cheering for their goalie.
Yeah, Darien, they've got just under 2.5 minutes to kill off here. They're looking for their 4th straight FCIAC title win today.
As it's an open net there for the Wave, but they cannot capitalize on that. Herkula takes it in center ice, but she loses it. It's Pinkernell now to enter the zone. And Seeley will cover up, so under 2 minutes in the third period. The Darien Blue Wave up 3-1 in this one so far. We'll see if that will change. A 6-on-5 right now. No goalie in for the Rams. Face-off won by Darien. Fiorita send it the other way. And it won't be kept in, but it will not be a shot on net. In the neutral zone, this could be dangerous for the Rams. Izzy Hare, she scored the empty net against SWS. But it's to no avail. Beach has it in the neutral zone. Trying to get it to Avalos. Avalos trying to get it on her forehand, but she cannot. 1:30 to go. In center ice once again. Hare. That's Beach. Beach, the backhand. Can't get there, it's blocked. And it's Vagano to go the other way. Here they come, 1:15 to go. A shot on net from outside the blue line. And that's an easy save there for Seeley. In the Darien zone, trying to clear it. They can't. 1 minute to go is heard over the PA announcer. Buchanan has to get something going. 50 seconds now, a shot the other way, not very close. So 44 seconds is all that stands between Darien and the FCIAC title, their 4th straight, like Lucas said. This so far been a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's been quite an interesting game, and I mean, Darien, they've had chances at the open net so far, and they've really just elected to waste off some time. You know, you saw Beach come in. She didn't shoot the puck, and she elected to just skate it down.
Here this one comes, and it's in! It's Fiorita, the senior captain, scores the game-winning goal for the Darien Blue Wave from below the goal line. That is hard to do even with an open net. She almost missed it there.
Yeah, that's certainly going to be the end of the game here. The New Canaan Rams, they fall 4-1 to the Blue Wave. I mean, there's really no coming back. They'd have to score, what, a goal every about 10 seconds? I doubt, unless the Wave defense and Celia have an absolute collapse here. I think it's done.
So 30 seconds left, like Lucas said, all but over as that one. And Fiorita will just send it the other way. She'll get an icing, but it takes off some time. 17.9 seconds is what stands between the Darien Blue Wave and the FCIAC championship title, their 4th straight. Darien student section cheering. A shot from the point by Pinkernell, and that one goes the other way. 10 seconds. Callahan to play it. 5 seconds of fight now in the Darien zone between Maddie Rayer and Lila Fiorita. Maddie Rayer, I believe, gets her 4th penalty of the day. She does. 4 seconds left. 4-1 lead. I think they should just drop it and just let the time run off. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, Fiorita and Rayer were really going at it there. I think Holland was also in that a little bit, but you saw Fiorita there after the whistle was chirping Rayer, I assume, telling her, like, we beat you 3 years in a row. So.
Something like that. And that will do it. The Darien Blue Wave have won the FCIAC championship for the 4th straight year. They beat the New Canaan Rams, their rival, with a final score of 4-1. An amazing hockey game today. It was surely action-packed. Many moments where we didn't know who was going to win this one. And the Darien Blue Wave, the 2 seed, comes out on top. They win 4-1 against them. Their 2nd win against the Rams this season. They're 2-1 against them. And these 2 teams will surely look to meet up with each other in the state playoffs or even state final.
Yeah, I'm sure New Canaan will be marking their calendar for that state final up in Quinnipiac. Their hopes are that they can get one up on the Wave there if both teams were to make it. But, you know, an excellent game here today.
Certainly, and we will stay for the trophy ceremony as both teams will come to the blue line. And that's going to do it. A joint venture between the DAF Media and NCTV. I'm Brady Woodward alongside Lucas Azaparte. It was amazing to call this game with you, Lucas.
Yeah, amazing to call it with you, Brady. And just an amazing hockey game to watch in general.
Yeah, so glad to be here with supports of Terry and Nancy McGraw and our DAF Media advisor, Damian Andrews, alongside all the other student crew here. I'm Brady Woodward, like I said, alongside Lucas Azaparte. Thank you, everyone watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Are you enjoying this broadcast? If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network, please help support us with a donation. DAF Media is committed to education and broadcast excellence. Your support allows us to keep bringing you high-quality community programming while giving our student volunteer broadcasters hands-on STEM experiential learning of all parts of computer networking and video production. Your donations help pay for equipment, insurance, transportation, and our award-winning advisor and make these broadcasts possible. To donate, you can scan the QR code shown here or visit our website at dafmedia.org. The link to donate is also in the description of this YouTube video. For those of you who prefer a more traditional approach, checks can be made payable to DAF Media and mailed to the address shown here. Any donation of $1,000 or more will be recognized as sponsors of our broadcasts for 1 year. Feel free to pause the broadcast to write this down. Thanks for watching and supporting DAF Media.
When your event needs to look and sound its best, trust the team that delivers every time. At A1 Audio, we provide professional sound, video, and lighting systems throughout Fairfield County. From corporate meetings and fundraisers to community events and celebrations, A1 Audio brings clarity, energy, and atmosphere to every moment. Elevate your next event with A1. Call, email, or visit us today.